Here's how Republicans can win the debt ceiling battle. Hello, I'm Steve Forbes, and this is What's Ahead, where you get the insights you need to better navigate these turbulent times. With the right plan, House Speaker Kevin McCarthy and his fellow Republicans can turn the tables in their fight with President Biden over the raising of the national debt ceiling, thereby helping the country economically and the GOP politically. By the way, don't take too seriously assertions by Democrats that the GOP has no right to try to negotiate an agreement. The Constitution specifies that spending bills must originate in the House of Representatives, and this fight is indeed all about spending. There is a good list of things that the GOP should push for that would win public support. Here are some essentials. About $250 billion of the $5 trillion of the money Congress appropriated for the COVID emergency remains unspent. The emergency is over, so don't spend it. Reinstate work requirements for government safety net programs that were suspended in 2020. This will generate billions of dollars in revenue from both lower outlays and from new workers paying taxes. Make sure the government really follows through on recovering funds fraudulently paid out in response to the pandemic. The federal government's Pandemic Response Accountability Committee says the fraud could come to more than $100 billion. Other experts put the number significantly higher. McCarthy should demand monthly written reports from the White House on what exactly various agencies are doing to recover whatever they can of these monies. Biden's so-called anti-inflation bill alone has over $369 billion for alternative energy initiatives. These are ripe for huge abuse. To prevent corruption from well-heeled contributors and political fundraisers, McCarthy should insist that any recipients and their associates spell out all their political contributions, especially to so-called independent political groups. Also, that the president and the responsible government officials certify in writing that these contributions played no role in the awarding of contracts. To prevent future environmental disasters, the GOP should require that before any of these Green New Deal projects get underway, Biden officials spell out in detail how they plan to recycle these 1,000-pound batteries and numerous other materials. Now get this, a half dozen wind turbines have more recyclable plastics than all of the world's plastic straws put together. In addition, Biden and his team should have to detail where all the necessary minerals have come from. China, for instance, refines over 70% of the world's cobalt. In the name of human rights, the White House should certify that raw cobalt isn't coming from those horrific mines where workers, including children, use their bare hands. Of course, McCarthy must stand firm on having the administration stop its war on natural gas, oil, and coal. The White House would have to submit detailed monthly reports on progress here. To ensure accountability, any deal on the ceiling would go for only 6 months and then come up for renewal. That would prevent any administration backsliding and provide opportunity for more pro-growth measures. I'm Steve Forbes. Thanks for listening. Do send in your comments and suggestions, and look forward to being with you soon again.